It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight, Week 15 begins with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
That kind of kickoff return is something we call a momentum play. So if you're the offensive coordinator and you have a script of plays that you plan to run, you may change it up now because you may decide to go for some bigger strikes and try and keep the momentum going.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. You look at this Packers defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
It's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
The Falcons had 8-5 to start play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's a 4th-round pick from April's draft. And not much running room. Down to the 32. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance. Reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game, watching him try to take away that area of the field.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Now back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
So out now comes the field goal unit for the Falcons. This will be from 49 yards out. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. Well, they had the solid field position there to start the opening drive and didn't have to really move it too far to be in range and take the 3-0 lead.
And a lot of times I think that even I look at this a little bit negatively because of where they started with the field position. Hey, they still got 3 points out of this drive. Got a little momentum going. Got things set up for the rest of the ball game. Take the 3, be happy, and move on.
And will be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at the 20.
Come on, wait.
Love, they go play action now. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
We talked about prior to the game, and it played out right there on the first play, didn't it? This offensive line is going to have his hands full all night long.
Now, you often speak of scripts to start a game. Does this mean that play number 2, they're going to go off the script a little bit?
Yeah, what's interesting is that most people, when they script now, they actually script those contingencies in, okay, in case they can't run the play they want to. It's long distance now. Let's go to that play.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
They'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. Fighting through it, he's got space. Well, they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Play action this time with Love. That's taken in by Golden. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On play action. Love to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Pass complete there to Harrison. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
To the air again, Love. That is caught. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a 1st and goal.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. McManus's point after is good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Here is 3rd and 5. He'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Now he's going to step up and run. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
Back to 60. Back to 60.
2nd and 1. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and really added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot, because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons have retaken the lead. Point after, break down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7.
Falcons 10, Packers 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
13 yards, 1st down, Packers.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready.
Off the play fake, Love. Oh, a wide open receiver. It's Harrison. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Love from the gun. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A throw left side, it's hauled in by Golden. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
Yellow. Let's go now.
First and goal
Ready.
at the 4-yard line.
Jacobs is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw it for a loss.
Let's go. Set, huh?
To pass, here's Jordan Love. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
Come on. Hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
Now McManus will line up for the field goal. The kick by McManus is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Rashawn Gary. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Hard throw, incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The Falcons send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. All tied up at 10. 2 minutes left in the first half. Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Working out of the gun. Love. On the throw, running too much that time. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jacobs. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I had no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
First down.
Yellow. 22.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
That's caught downfield. It's Golden. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 15-yard line.
7 yards.
A very solid gain of 27.
First down.
Let's go now.
A gain of 27.
Play fake. Here's Love. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Second and 10. We're all knotted up at 10, but it appears that may change soon. Only question is, will they have to settle for 3? Same target. It's Jacobs again. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And Jacobs, I don't think he's going to get there. No, it appears they're going to mark him short of the first. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Love now. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr. in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes it a 17-10 score.
Falcons 10. Brendan McManus to kick off for a
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And he returns this to the 22. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. And they'll send the tight end in motion. On the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's Love. Over the middle, complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Jacobs going to try the middle. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Throwing. Love. Pass caught. That's Golden. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 31-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Love, they go play action now. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great play there. 31 yards. And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns. McManus's point after is good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a free possession game.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That one deep for London. And this one is incomplete.
Now that's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. Viking 18.
They're going to look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
Well, they certainly have their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
60 Maverick, 60, trap 60, trap 60. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 2. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Now back to throw. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Darnell Mooney, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are back within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we have put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Let's go.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum is sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. A.J. Terrell coming up to make the play.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. On play action. Love to throw. That's taken in by Golden. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First down. A gain of 19 yards.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And a pretty quick burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Love looking to throw it. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 on the 37-yard line.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 2.
Set, ready. Blue, 32. Ready.
Now Love. Able to find his man, Kraft. And going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 19. Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. Another great throw there, and we talked about him when he broke the single-season record. But that last completion, CD, that puts him over 6,000 yards passing on the season. Just unheard of.
Brandon, there was a time not long ago when 3,000 yards was the gold standard for quarterbacks. He's doubled that.
Touchdown, Packers! A great effort there with his second touchdown of the night. And the Packers add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a fifth straight victory. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week, he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week, he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got a man, complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Falcons. Darnell Mooney with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Falcons have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Ready.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Love. Side here, and it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Love going to give it up on a touch pass. He's across midfield. Down the right sideline. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. Matthew Golden with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the third most in a single year. And the Packers are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. McManus's point after is good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show them.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. From the left side, it's complete. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 18. And that one good for 16, and the drive will continue. They'll look to throw again. And he rifles one incomplete.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Go.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And we'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. You have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard.
Viking 18.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Touchdown! A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
The Falcons will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. Needed a couple yards for the two-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Here's Love. Short throw. He's got it closed. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
And he picked up a little bit of yardage there. And now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Fight, 60. Blue, go. Blue, black. Ready?
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Red, cycle. You're set.
That one looks like he'll throw here. A throw left side. It's hauled in by Golden. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Ready, set.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
Come on, hut, hut. 52 blue. Hut, hut.
Love looking to throw. He'll get that complete to Harrison. Touchdown, Packers! Marvin Harrison Jr., his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Packers will add to their 4th quarter lead. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
To kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession. And to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Here's 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, 70. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And while it's probably going to take a miracle at this stage, if they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
The clock stopped. 50 seconds to play. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, they need to score, and score quick. One timeout remaining. Final minute, 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they'll get this down to the 10. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
Ready up.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set.
Looking to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Now.
A gain of 3 yards brings up 4th and goal.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So no shortage of offense in this game.